Good morning everybody and welcome to episode 88 of my time at Portia. Yelen is hopefully going to have something exciting to do today. We seem to be in that point where we're waiting on equipment to make the story move forward. I actually made some dog feed for Scraps yesterday, so I'm just going to feed him because he likes that. You're very welcome, Scraps. Alrighty, and we might feed the cat before she gets too jealous. Don't give Pinky dog food, she's not fond of it. We'll give her a salmon. It's only a 4, but she doesn't mind them. We might have to go fishing for the cat. I know, I keep threatening to do it. There are rental horses available at McDonald's Ranch. You need to install a stable in your yard if you plan to have your own mounts. I haven't done this yet. I spend a lot of time running around and then I use DD stops quite a bit. So... Hey cat. I have my apprentice cat following me this morning, simply because she can. Let's sort everything out. Right, now we were short on quite a few things. Actually what I want to check is how many apples I've got. I've only got 10 apples, but I've got 37 of the rarer apples. That's a bit annoying. Never mind. Okay. Let's check on our map, see what's going on. Nothing exciting, we fulfilled everyone's wishes. So I guess all that leaves us to do... Oops, I have some new stuff up there. New mission. Yep, I'm waiting on everything. South Block development, 13 days. Things are getting tight. Character. Oh, I've been neglecting my upgrading of skills. What have we got to choose from? We can choose any of these upper range if we want to. I've got my gifting up, wish fulfilling up as high as I can. Gifting, mood meter increases 5% more while dating or playing. Proposal success rate goes up by 10%, and I get another action point while dating or playing. What's that? More daily interactions. Okay, I have enough trouble with this. Is 5% material cost when drafting things in the workshop. I'm actually going to go for this one because I really want that to increase. I need to put one more point up here somewhere. So what's that? Health increase, defense increase, and damage increase. I need more hit points. Oh, excuse me. Let's try that again. I need more hit points. That's kind of handy. I would like to do more damage when attacking. I might focus on that a little bit more too, I think. And then what we'll do is we'll have a look in here. So endurance rate increase is not bad either. Although that's also helpful. So we can go back and fill some of those in if we want. I'll apply those before we leave and then we'll head out. It's not time to go and bug people yet, so let's check out. So I'm actually going to make a bunch of copper plate now. I might bring it up to 50, so we'll make 26. That'll keep us going for a little while and I don't need to worry so much about my copper bars anymore, which is really nice. So we need to go around here. Bronze plate. I'm just going to get my bronze plate to slowly increase because I need it. Go down to our hardwood planks. Okay, that's up and running. I might as well just keep those going because I have 1463 hardwood. Actually, speaking of hardwood, what I was going to do yesterday that we didn't get to was create something to put the pot plants in, so we might do that in a minute. What I do need to check is what I need for carbon steel bars. Right, so let's make a few more of those because they're kind of sort of very important. Yes. And bronze bars. I've got 2 burners going with bronze bars. And I've got 44 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down to charcoal, which is going to really hurt me because I had to go and gather some more wood yesterday. But it will hurt more if I run out. Strengthened glass. Awesome. We wanted some more of that. Let's refuel that. What else are we going to make? I'm down to 16 glass and it always comes in hand for crafting. Also I've got a ton of sand, so let's reduce some of our sandage and just get going. These things, I could make red tea, apple juice, herbal juice, resin. I'm going to make some fertilizer because I'm going to need it. I've just used up all my mucus again, so we're going to need to get some more of that. You can never really go wrong with getting more resin. Resin is helpful, and I've got a ton of those resources as well. So, into our grinder. Again, what I love about these things is I just go straight to the copper or straight to the bronze. The hard thing is knowing what to actually do. See, so now I don't need to make my tin ore as much, so I can really start to cut down on the number of burners and things I've got in the yard. I'm going to do a few more copper blades, which means I'm probably going to need to go get copper in a little while. There we go, down to 80 of 6, so definitely going to go and hunt some copper. So I need copper and I need mucus. Let's just refuel that up, get that going. And ditto with that one. Let that continue. Bit of our bronze bar. And just keep that running. We've got a huge amount of stone, so we are just going to keep running stone bricks. Make sure you click on what you want to craft or it will automatically default to the top row, which can be irritating. Stone bricks sell for 12. No, sorry, I tell lies. They sell for 11. Stones themselves sell for half a gold. So it's just worth, you increase your stone value by, so 8 stones would be 4 gold. You're making 11 gold. This means that you're making a profit of 3. And I'm out of fuel again. Okay. The other thing I need is more discs, so that I can start to buy things from the church. So the first thing we're going to do today is head up to the Commerce Guild. It's Friday, so there won't be any commissions for the next 2 days except for the one that we haven't got to yet. And I'm pretty sure...
Hello,
Antoine.
I think I can count on your work.
You sure can. And you can count on soup.
Thank you, this is great.
You're welcome. Okay, what have we got over here? So that's wool cloth 61 and 408. It's a sea cast commission. I really want to get this because the XP is really nice and so is the money, but I can't do it because I have outstanding commissions. Let's just try again. B for commerce. Okay, a boombox for 300 and 360 rep. That, I don't think I can beat that. Nope, let's go find a boombox. Accept that. So let's go craft our boombox. Hopefully I won't have to go beating up Slurpees again, but I may because I can't remember how much blue leather I've got. And speaking of leather, we also need to go up to Civil Core and ask them for some more as well. So, Elliot. So, what have I got? I thought I accepted a commission. Oh, don't tell me I rejected it by mistake again. Nope. Alright, one boombox. Which won't show up there because it's in here. That's right. So we'll just switch down to where the boomboxes are kept. Or possibly they're kept over here. There they are. Position up, that I should have done. Boombox. We have bronze plate. We have cassette boxes. I need to get some leather horns. Let's just check. I don't need to worry about blue leather. Okay, so we're good. Let's build that. There we go, ingredients. copper coils, cassette boxes, bronze plate, leather horn, and small silicon chips. Alrighty, sort everything over. There we go. Let's go into crafting 1. Copper coils. Let's go up to computer chips, small silicon chips. And this is where I start to get hazy. I need leather horns, which I need to make. Let's grab those. Let's just make the minimum at the moment. I don't need a cassette box and I don't need a copper coil. Let's go back over here, open that up. I need to get my cassette boxes out. So there's our cassette box. There's our leather horn, and I believe I've forgotten the major ingredient in this. So bronze plate is the only other thing I needed, so grab that. Bronze plate's kind of sort of maybe important. And we might just move our fishing rod for that one. Alright, let's go make this thing. Copper coils. Let's just move in a bit. Bronze plate. 6 for our silicon chips, 7 for our cassette, and 8 for leather horns. Let's retrieve that. I have a funny feeling we could donate this to the museum as well. Let's see if we can make another one. 14, yep. I need to make 2 more of those. Ah, I can't. I've got no silicon chips. That's okay. Okay. Gather the herbs. Gather that. Gather that. Caterpillars are always nice, but what I'm actually after is the healing side of things. Now, that's right, and it's a commission for Antoine, so we just have to go back to the Commerce Guild. It's a short jog. Hey Antoine! You're very welcome. 860 XP. Tomorrow's Saturday, we can check out how well we're doing then. Okay. Now we don't have a lot on our plates. There's no one to rescue and there's nothing really to be done. We need to get some more relics out of Abandoned Ruins 1 anyway, and we also need some more copper. So what we might as well do, let's check and make sure that's just the elevator. What we might do is we might spend the rest of the day. Oh, sure, I will pay 200 golds. We'll spend the rest of the day just checking out what sort of relics we can find in these ruins and maybe trying to complete all of the different kinds, as well as finding more discs for the church so that we can get our garden up and running. And also we're going to want to make a few more items so that we can sell them and start getting the money together for our expansion. So let's hit F for find treasure. And we're going to do the cat thing and look for bright shiny dots on the floor that we can chase. Like that one. But we're going to run closer to it. So there's the copper that we need. So I'm actually going to ignore that. Oh yeah, I've got the copper in the hotbar, that's what I needed. So we're going to ignore that treasure for a minute while we just mine out as much copper as we can. So you see that there's a little spotlight slightly in front of my hat. Where the spotlight goes, the pick will go. When the spotlight runs out, then you've run out of reach to hit the ore and you need to move forward. So it shouldn't take us too long to mine up another 300 copper. We're getting pretty close to that already. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, that looks like the outline. Okay, I am mistaken, that's fine. Let's just quickly grab our 300 copper. Shouldn't take us too long. You'll hear the difference in sound between when you're hitting copper and when you're hitting dirt, and you'll notice that the copper has got this shiny greenness to it. There we are, we're at 300. So that's dirt, that's copper. So dirt and copper side by side. It's actually really easy to mistake the two, and I do it all the time. I'm just going to actually run down a little bit, see if I can get closer to my treasure without, there, that looks about as close as I can get, without having to dig, because it uses less energy and it's quicker. The other thing I want to do that I haven't done is just put discs down in my hotbar so I can see how many I've got. Because I'll need 20 for the next lot of research, if there's going to be research. But I think I need about at least 100. There we go. Just hit F again. At least 100 for the plants and things that I want. So let's just go over this way first. That looks like a lens. Lenses are good for making dark sunglasses. If I do this, I can highlight what that is, and then I can highlight what that is, and I can highlight what that is. And I can keep up to 3 of these in the memory at a time. So let's go for F, let's go for this one first. Because what I've done is I've got the advanced scanner. That becomes available, I think, once you've built the bridge or the museum, one of the two. I'm just going to go for the things that are closest first. And actually, while I'm down here, I might have a look and see if that's one of the rooms I've visited or if it's a new one. It's another cassette. There is a way to play them. I haven't found out how yet. I'm just doing something wrong. Looks like a whole new E for abandoned ruin. Room, not ruin, although it's one of those two. Excellent. Switch to the hammer. And keep running. This is also a good way to get mucus. Oh, I got a fluffy rabbit. That's kind of cool. I might actually have to see if some of the kids like fluffy rabbits. There's 2 little girls I could give fluffy rabbits to. Okay, let's go F. Look for more treasure. Also, when you go inside an abandoned room, you will find that your dots that you left on the outside disappear. So let's go for that one first. Go for 3. F, go for 3, and away we go. The other thing is this is going upwards. I always hate mining upwards, but that's just the way it is. That looks like a horse head. Maybe I can finish my galloping horse and donate that to the museum soon. Alright, let's seek out more shiny yellow dots. That one's 16 meters away. That one's 18. Alright, let's go this way. That looks like the top of a tower, actually. Or a lamp, maybe. Monument model piece 1. Can't remember how many pieces of the monument model I've got. I do know I've donated. Looks like another set of glasses. Yep, another glass lens. I do know I've donated the Tin Man to the museum, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so we've got a 300 copper. We're up to 14 discs, so I'm going to try and go for 20, and then what I might do is go home and craft that thing I keep threatening to craft for the flower pots. And then we might have a look and see what our house looks like. So this way. And so at the moment what's happened is because I didn't keep my discs up to the research centre, I've got this bit of a lag in time where there's not a lot of things to do. Alright, let's go for that. So it's basically in times like this, what you do is you just spend your time building up your resources and making sure you've got everything you need for when the adventure kind of kicks in again and the story starts happening. I should probably go and get some more aluminium as well. Nope, Another piece of horse, so that's pretty good. I can't remember which bits of horse I've got, so if we're really lucky I'm going to get to put the horse into the museum soon as well. Okay, we're at 18 discs. Let's just go that way. Might as well take that one out as well. Fans are good, they're good for your health. It's 2100, so we're looking at 9 o'clock at night. Let's hit F and see. Oh, that's always a welcome sight. Although seeing it stuck in that stone is not. Let's just run forward. I don't know if I can get it. This might be one of those treasures that's stuck in the wall. Oh no, there we go. Alright, so even though you can't see those ones, once you get close enough you can get them. Don't let it get you down. Okay, we're out of... Oh, let's run forward, see how close we can get to these. That's part of the plant. Oh, maybe we can build that as well. That would be nice. So the plant in a jar thing, if I haven't already done it. I've done a few of them, so I always lose track. But I think once we grab these two pieces, we might stop and head back home and make some furniture. Alright, to get back to the entrance easily, hit M, then hit E, go confirm, and here we are. Turn around, right behind us. Gazing at the stars is romantic during a date, but it can only occur during clear weather. Timing is the key. And speaking of timing, gazing at the stars only appears as an option for your date at around 2000. So you've got time to go and have a meal first. If it's a clear night and you don't see it, basically it just means that the timer hasn't set for it yet and the stars aren't out. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to go down to a funny looking plant box. Where is it? Oh no, where'd it go? There's like a plant holder. That you can put pot plants on. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot for it. Or I haven't spoken to the right people and I don't have the recipe. That's also a possibility. Okay. So I can't find the thing that I want to find, however I have got enough to make 10 first aid kits, so we are going to make 10 first aid kits because we need cactus fruit, dragon hearts and bandages. Bandages you get from rats. Herbal mixture is stronger than herbal juice, so we are going to craft that up. It's also one of the few recipes that needs tree sap, so it's a good way to get your tree sap stockpile down and to make more of a profit than you would otherwise, because your herbal mixture is worth 5, your tree sap is worth 1 or half of 1. Okay, I'm a bit disappointed because I really want to get the pot plants out and put them on a proper little plant holder, and I'm not going to be able to. Okay, let's go and unload our backpack tonight, get that clear. And then I think we'd better go just sort all. Yep. We'll put our metal things in our metal box. Oh yeah, and we're going to have a quick check and see which relics might be ready for... which relics might be ready to be reconstituted, and just put that in my craft box because it's a craft. To be reconstituted. So this was that pretty flowery thing we saw. So we'll go into Relics 1. Relics Ruins 1, box 1. Alright, so it looks like the horse pieces that we found before, which is kind of disappointing. Ditto with the tower piece. I need only a piece 2 for that. And that's nothing there. Okay, this is the bottom of our weird glass jar. Oh, I need a top. That's disappointing. So this is weird glass jar piece 2. What else have we got? I didn't find a lot of relics that I haven't found before, but like I said, there's a few things we need to finish. We need to finish the monster, we need to finish the vase and the sun, and then we have the horse and the building to go. We've finished this one. I do need to finish the talker, but we've also finished that one there, so that's kind of alright. Fine. Back to crafting. Crafting 1 has space. Let's chuck our mucus in there. Crafting 2. That's mining. I'm going to ditch that over into mining in a minute. Crafting 2, we can put our grinding wheels in there. Go up to computer chips, we can pop those away. I do need some more silicon chips. I won't find them in the copper mine. Okay. And the other thing we were a bit short on, we'll just pop the timber in the timber box. Alright, the other thing we're a bit short on was timber itself, so let's just very quickly snaffle a few extra bits of timber so we can keep our burners going. Now I was making charcoal for more carbon steel bars because we need it. And actually I can now make carbon steel plate without having to have carbon steel bars. So what I might do is just lay into that and get some of that running as well. If our cutter is done enough, we are going to need more of a cutter, so... I'm tired. Oh, I've run out of stamina. Okay, so we're out of stamina. Let's just jump over here, because one of the things you can do when you're out of stamina is craft. We're going to get some more charcoal running. No, don't quit that. Charcoal, let's bring that up to speed. We'll refuel that. I'm going to need to get some more wood, but that will do for now. And we're going to trot over here to our high-powered cutter. Now, if I wanted to change this to steel plate, actually I do. I can't yet because I was really silly and made charcoal. Let's cancel the charcoal and get some steel plate running. Might as well get some more glass going because it sells for more than that. Now, if we go this way, I can cancel out my copper because I have a ton of that. And now I have enough wood because I cancelled out my charcoal. So once you cancel something, all the materials you need are actually going to be put back into your box. And tomorrow we're going to need to go get some iron ore, so we might as well search for relics while we're there. But that, I think, is where we're going to call it for the night. If you like the content of this video, please like it. If you would like to see more content like this, please press subscribe. If you'd like to be notified, click the bell so that we can hit the bell. Hello, cat. And that, I think, is where I'm going to leave you for tonight. I look forward to catching you all tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, when we might experiment with giving the robots away and the little bunnies away, because I've got a ton of them. So we'll see if the kids like robots and bunnies. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave you. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.